Bachupalliloని Vignana Jyothi Institute of Management కాలేజ్లో 28వ స్నాతకోత్సవ వేడుకలు ఘనంగా జరిగాయి. ఈ వేడుకలకు గ్రామిత్రానిక్స్ కంపెనీ CEO రంజిత్ ఓజా ముఖ్య అతిథిగా హాజరయ్యారు. విద్యార్థులు ఇష్టపడి చదివినప్పుడే ఉన్నత లక్ష్యాలను చేరుకుంటారని గ్రామిత్రానిక్స్ కంపెనీ CEO రంజిత్ ఓజా అన్నారు. ప్రతిభ కనబర్చిన విద్యార్థులకు సర్టిఫికెట్లు, బహుమతులు అందజేశారు. కాలేజీ డైరెక్టర్ దుర్గాప్రసాద్, వైస్ ప్రెసిడెంట్ కోడే దుర్గాప్రసాద్ మాట్లాడుతూ నాణ్యత, నైతిక విలువలు, సమగ్రతలే లక్ష్యంగా విజ్ఞాన్ జ్యోతి ముందుకు వెళ్తుంది అన్నారు.
I am delighted to extend a very warm welcome to Chief Guest of the Day, Chief Rajat Oza, members of the Vignana Jyothi Society, including our former President, Dr. B.N. Rao, the Director, Faculty and Staff of VJIM, graduating students, parents, and all the dignitaries assembled here on the 28th convocation of Vignana Jyothi Institute of Management. It's indeed a momentous occasion for the class of 2022 and their parents. My heartfelt congratulations to all of you, and a special commendation for those receiving awards and medals for their outstanding achievements in the institution here. My dear graduates, we are proud of your accomplishment and know that it requires resolve, hard work and determination to reach it. Today's ceremony represents a celebratory rite of passage for you, an opportunity to share your academic accomplishments with your teachers, mentors, fellow graduates and all your loved ones. This day also marks the beginning of true education in the real life and lifelong learning for you as you step into a new world in which powerful global forces are changing how we live and how we work. We live in an era in which disruptions caused by dramatic change, path-breaking technological innovations, demographic shifts, fractured and multimodal world, social instability, global pandemic, high expectations from everybody, and the thirst for immediate results, and other trends threaten the survival of nations, organizations, society, and individuals at every stage. At the same time, these same disruptions open up significant new opportunities for those who embrace them successfully, adapt them and adopt them on a continuous basis. I would like to briefly touch upon some of these mega trends, but not in any particular order, that will impact our lives. After more than 10 millennia of relative stability, the Earth's climate is changing. As average temperatures rise, which we see on a daily basis now, acute hazards such as heat waves, floods grow in frequency and severity, and climate hazards such as drought and rising sea level intensify. We hear of them at regular intervals, not only in India but abroad as well. Unfortunately, India has the world's highest social cost of carbon today.
Dear Shri Rajat Oza, the Board of Governors, faculty, staff, graduating students and guests, good morning again to all of you. Hearty congratulations to all the graduating students and the parents. It gives me an immense pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Mr. Rajat Oza, to this gathering. I would like to preface this introduction with an observation. We are having amidst us an accomplished individual His life demonstrates how one may follow one's passion, become a pioneer in an industry, make it big as a serial entrepreneur. He joined the medical college. However, this was not to be, so he quit the medical stream and began his engineering degree in Delhi, where he fared much better. After receiving his degree, Mr. Rajat worked in India and US in various software industries with IBM, Toshiba, and here to notice, in Toshiba he was the youngest global tech director. Before graduating to his first love of gaming, where in Gen technology, Rajat then converted his hobby of video gaming into his business. Over the years, he transformed himself from being a gamer to a game developer and a game preneur. He has also extended his expertise to redefine the theme park industry, which he calls physical form of storytelling. You may see the magic of his work at a couple of places like the Hub Zero in Dubai, Bollywood Park in Abu Dhabi, rainwater harvesting theme park in Hyderabad, Bangalore and Kanpur, tourism theme park at Italy, and multiple theme parks that are coming up in Komati, Cheru near Siddipet. Interestingly, Rajat has also worked on virtual reality simulation for every single weapon, tanks, missiles, unmanned aerial vehicles used by the Indian Army and its paramilitary forces. He has also done a similar for various defense forces across the world. Rajat is also, to his credit, has pioneered technology like MMS, cross devices, multiple playing. He has produced India's first PlayStation virtual reality game, and he holds some of the most successful IPs in the gaming industry, like Prince of Persia, Battlefield, Resident Evil, and so on. Since 1997, Rajat has contributed to building the foundation of the current AI revolution and has several patents on AI algorithms in his name. Rajat has in the past 2 decades built multiple successful businesses. He is currently redefining the metaverse space by building Party Night, India's own metaverse offering to the world. Rajat is a mentor to over 50 companies and advises companies like Samsung, Harman Digital Motive are some of them among others. He is also considered to be among the top 20 influencers worldwide in virtual reality, augmented reality, and has been recognized with over 100 global awards for his innovation, job creation and entrepreneurship. Having lived across several continents, Rajat made Hyderabad his home. He is married.
My name is Kavya and I'm from the 28th batch of Vignana Jyothi Institute of Arts and Sciences. So ikkada studies anevi chaala encouraging ga untayandi. There is lot more to learn here, and if you are so much enthusiastic to learn in any field, finance, marketing, operations, human resources, there is very much to learn here. If you are like open minded, ikkada chaala untundani, lecturers nunchi support aina edaina chaala baaguntundi. And here I am standing with a gold medal for the marketing बैच अंडी. सो थैंक यू सो मच अंडी.
बहुत सक्सेसफुल ग्रेजुएशन था, अच्छी प्लेसमेंट हुई एंड हमारे कॉलेज ने जितना भी कोशिश किया हमको सब एजुकेशन देने की वो सब हमको प्राप्त हुआ.
Vignana Jyothi, which is deciding the conversation today. J. Garu, General Secretary Vignana Jyothi, Harishchandra Prasad Garu, the Chairman, Governing Council. Special mention to Dr. D.N. Rao Garu, the former the President of the Vignana Jyothi Society, the members of Vignana Jyothi, dignitaries, graduates, faculty and staff, media, parents, ladies and other guests, and warm welcome to all of you on the convocation of the 28th batch of Vignana. The graduating batch is unique because most of the program was on the online mode. Most of the classmates have not met in person initially. They recognize their friends by the familiarity of the name. As much they have been waiting for the tuition to catch up with each other, they have also been waiting to have them back onto the campus. We are thankful to our chief guest, Mr. Rajat Oja, to have agreed to deliver the 28th convocation. He is the Metaverse spokesperson and he is pioneering work in P2P games, VR, AR, theme parks, and is a Metaverse investor in deep tech, arcades and toy companies. So just now we had listened to his high profile, and he is definitely a motivating personality, and definitely take some cues from him, lessons from him for future too. The teaching learning process at VJIM is guided by a very strong academic board comprising eminent academicians, management professionals and senior corporate executives. Their guidance has been instrumental in designing, developing and maintaining high levels of academic standards and processes. The PGDM program at VJIM are built on 4 pillars, namely regular classroom instruction, spread over 6 trimesters, career vision schooling, popularly known as serious industry interface and mentoring. However, if you do not enjoy what you are doing, if you do not feel that you are productive and efficient, you will not enjoy the success that comes to your way. Success that is achieved through shortcuts might be gratifying momentarily, but will not hold strong for you all through the life. Your journey at VJIM could stop here. For many of you, this is your terminal education. But this is the beginning of the new and heights that lies ahead for you to experience. Never shy away from the reality and challenges in life. Dream big and chase your dream. The only person you should believe is yourself, and you will realize that the world is all yours. May you achieve success always, and let nothing deter you from making the best. Always struggle to be the best anything you do. Be unassuming and let your actions converse for you. Friends, on behalf of the faculty, staff of VJIM and I, on my personal behalf, I once again extend my congratulations. Be the torch bearers of your alma mater, and do not forget that you always continue to remain members of the VJIM family. Cherish this eternal bond and stay connected to the alumni forum. Once again, congratulations to all the graduates. Wishing you the best in all your endeavors. Good luck. Thank you.
So, dear colleague Durga Prasad, retired IPS, Vice President Vignana Jyothi, Shri J.S. Rao Garu, General Secretary Vignana Jyothi, Shri K. Harishchandra Prasad, Chairman Governing Council, and Shri Durga Prasad Garu, Director VJIM, proud parents, relieved faculty, and above all, the graduating students of the VJIM class of 2022. I guess you are pandemic babies, right? But dear students, this is your day, and I hope you relate with what I'm going to say here. And this is my story. I could always take some inspirations from Elon Musk of the world, or Kennedys of the world, or Gandhis of the world, but I thought, let me tell you my story, because that I'll have full faith in. And he gave us a 40-seater office for free, and the man who's nothing less than a legend, Mr. Suresh Babu, who's part of VJIM. So you're lucky that your resume will forever be associated with his name in some way or the other. What's there to learn for all of us from this thing, right? Suresh Babu, legend. Rajat Oja, nobody, right? So that is that human beings, the living beings, we cannot grow without symbiosis, the mutualism, right? Your journey starts from today, or already started, as I've heard. Many of you will touch the sky, but never forget to uplift and support those who are around you, who can be successful but need a chance. Probably you can help. Why not? Standing here and speaking in front of you is very selfish act of mine. And structural thinking, that's your game. Consider your time here at this institute as the womb, where you were nurtured, you were prepared, and you were well taken care of. But you barely know the world outside. Now you've gotten a little bit. You're going to witness all kind of things, good and bad, aggressive and regressive. But all you should know is the umbilical cord you have with this. I'm using my doctoral words, So you have these institute has taught you Tamso Ma Jyotirgamaya, which will continue to drive you towards the light and your core value system, your humbleness and your undying faith in being student lifelong. When people ask me, who are you? I say student of life. When they ask me, what is your position in the company? I say Sarthi. My job as the CEO of the company is to take people from one place to the other. They are the fighters. I don't fight. I take them to the next opportunity and I let them fight. So I'm basically doing the role of a Sarthi. So yeah, student lifelong will keep you on the right track and on the path to eternal success. As much happy as you are graduating from this wonderful institute, you'll be sad for you are going to miss your friends. Look left and right. Your mentors, your community. But if you understand Gita's reference here, construction and deconstructions are essential part of life. You will survive anything, and one day, probably you'll be standing here or any other stage, sharing what made you strong, what kept you going, and your life experiences. This is the eternal beauty of life. Once you cross the hurdles in your life and you look back, everything becomes part of the story. Very interesting anecdote, we have a little bit of time. So we were in Disneyland, Anaheim, and just entered, and we got a call from India saying that your house is ransacked. There was a burglary. We had a house in Defense Colony, Secunderabad here, and there was a burglary, and my wife just panicked, and I was like, "What can you do? It's there, 8,000, I don't know how many miles away. Just chill. We are here in Disneyland. This is the land of happiness. Enjoy. We'll deal with it when we return back. All we could do was just make some calls to check rent, and trust me, the only question I asked the guy who actually entered the house is my Xbox safe, because back then there was no online data, and data used to be saved on the device. I had to play all my games all over again if the Xbox is gone. So, but the thing is that, so my point here is that you just need to have fun, kind of. In life we'll talk about it as we go. But yeah. So yeah, everything becomes a story. Today it's a story. That time probably it's like, and so many things, like, oh, such a painful time, like pandemic. When you will tell this to your kids and someone, it will just be a story. But the hardship we went through and other things are just like, we understood. So so I keep saying not to take life seriously. I always maintain that. It's been 48 years on this planet, and I never took my life seriously. But take your task in hand very, very seriously. Whatever you start, whatever, if as long as you're sure that you want to do this, give your 100% and finish it. The outcome will not be in your hand, but efforts are. So I just like some of the mythological references a lot, and one of my most favorite quote which I had been practicing and I like so much is the Karmanyavadi Karaste Ma Phaleshu Kadachan Ma Karmphal Heturbu Te Sanghostu Karmani, which means the goal itself is of limited importance. It's the process that matters. If you don't enjoy the work in hand, if you don't feel you are a productive, contributing part of society, if you don't like going to work every day, the fact that you are driven to it in a Mercedes or a BMW is not going to make it any more pleasant. So, and especially, again, just to continue that, when my kid was going to the US for his undergrad, all that I told him, imagine what? Never stop having fun. Everybody was like, study hard, do this thing. So that's given. That's why he's going. That's understandable. But that's so much of pressure on a 16, 17, 18-year-old kid. One thing he needs to know that he has my back when I'm saying never stop having fun. Everybody, but one thing we forget in this process is to take things lightly and have fun. Happiness is always around you, even in the worst possible situations. But you can't see happiness with a clouded mind. Also, remember, nobody defines your happiness. Nobody can come and tell you that this is definition of happiness. Oh, you should have money, you'll be happy. Oh, you should have cars, you'll be happy. You play games, you must be happy. Not necessarily. You make games, you must be happy. So the parameters of happiness are absolutely individual, so like your mentors actually love teaching you, as they mentioned, that come back and tell us how you did, in life. So that's what motivates them, that's what makes them very happy. It can be anything. Do whatever. Always keep time to have fun. Staying connected to your family, friends, and mentors. We'll always find excuses, but today, if we are living in the world of hundreds of WhatsApps, Vibers, and the Snapchats and all those kind of things where we can stay connected. Again, using my gaming analogy here, if I don't explore the world and options available to me, then I'm just finishing my task, and that doesn't make a great game. And those who play, they know. A true gamer explores and exploits all the options. Being unconventional helps a lot, and you're going to do great, and your degree from this institute will ensure that. Games also teach working in a team. We all know there are some great ones, some good ones, and some not so good ones in your team, but you have to work with everyone. The principle of shareholder value maximization suggests that you're a manager should focus on maximizing the value of your company share. That's what we do when we are playing games, right? We play to win, and that's like taking everybody together, right? Symbiosis, the same thing. Just a few months back, I was speaking in IIT, one of the IIT, and I was bragging about all my, cool weapon experience and flight simulator experiences. So I built every single weapon what Indian Army, 67 different ones, then missiles, launchers, tanks and stuff. That's like toys, super fun. And so I was bragging about those, how cool. And one guy stood up and asked me a very simple question. Hey, how do you simulate G-force? You understand G-force. G-force is like kind of an absolute, that great movement when it feels like gravity defying. It's very difficult to simulate something like here and all that. One thing we should understand is that we can never teach you for all the challenges you're going to face in your life. We cannot teach you how to, what circumstances will come and how to deal with those. We can teach you, right? That is the actually, so when we talk about all these things, we can prepare you how to take decisions, stay calm, how to think methodically. Some things, when you started, you didn't even know about the terms like generative AI, metaverse, and all these kind of things, right? But today they are disrupting, they are all around you. Do you think that we'll go back to the college and understand these terms? No, absolutely not. What works here is your, foundation, your core you build your entire education around. So you need to trust, and at the same time when we are talking about AI, one thing you need to trust upon is that AI always works on the outdated data, right? Things which had been done by us, not things which will be done, right? You are the ones who are going to paint the future. You are going to define the future of this nation and humanity. You are the link between ideas and the change. Because a lot of people, a lot of innovative people have amazing ideas, right? They don't know how to take those to market. You are the spokesperson, right? So no idea can come into reality till it finds its voice. And as management professionals, you are going to provide soul to those ideas. That means giving life to those things so people actually access them. By choosing the field that you have chosen, you have acquired an essential qualification to practice an indispensable profession. I'm sure you know how privileged you are. I know you worked hard to get here. I know you worked very hard, and I'm sure that you value the high quality of education that you received at this institute. In conclusion, you are embarking on a most exciting journey. The world out there is fiercely competitive, but you should have no fear. You have been tempered by one of the most rigorous programs in the world. and are now ready to show your mettle. Congratulations to all the graduating students. Good luck and may you fulfill your dreams. Thank you all. Abhi khatam nahi hua hai. The last line. सबका टाइम आता है, आप लोगों का दौर आया है. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Well, college experience here has been really good. I'm from 28th batch, where we have had the opportunity to go through our presentation skills, analytical skills, marketing skills. We had all the exposure of, being even online, we had exposure of being practical.
Yeah, finally convocation is done. I'm very excited. Was waited long for this, and yeah, finally we are graduated. We're gonna miss this college a lot.
చాలా మంచి ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్, కాలేజ్ చాలా బాగుంది, కాన్వకేషన్ ఫైనల్లీ అయింది, అండ్ జాబ్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ అంతా బాగుంది. కాలేజ్ చాలా ప్రొవైడ్ చేసింది మాకు, అండ్ వీఆర్ హ్యాపీ.
I'm just glad to be a part of this esteemed organization, and yeah, this is all possible because of my faculty and my parents who gave me a constant support throughout. And thank you so much for everything, Vijayam. I miss this college, and yeah, thank you my juniors.
ఆల్సో అసలు ఎక్కడ ఏది తక్కువ కాకుండా చూసుకున్నారు అన్ని రోజులు, అండ్ ఐఎమ్ చాలా థ్యాంక్ఫుల్ ఈ కాలేజ్కి. జస్ట్ విల్ మిస్ దిస్ కాలేజ్.